Hi everyone, Ivan Desjardins. I'm here to give you the monthly stat for the month of June that we've just gone by here. Anyway, sorry I'm a few days late here, but anyway, I took a few days off, enjoy the Canada Day, and hope you did the same with the beautiful weather we've had here. So anyway, let's get right down to it. The month of June hasn't been too bad in terms of sales. We've had 90 sales compared to last year, 71 sales. So it's holding its on. And while I'm on the sales volume for the particular month of June, if I go back, like I said, last year it was 71, this year's 90. And if I go back in 2023, it was 103. And if I go to the crazy year of 2022, I was 165. And the year before that, 2021, was 106. So as you can see, in terms of the crazy year of 2022, it's not too bad. 90 sales, yeah, it's down a little bit in terms of, let's say, we should have about 100 sales, judging for the last few years. 90 sales is not too bad. Where we're seeing, like I said, the difference is that the amount of listings, there's a lot more to choose from, and the average amount of sales for the year. That's where we see a little bit of a difference here. Last year, up to the first quarter, or first half of the year, I should say, we had 400 sales, and this year we have 341 sales. So we're down about 15% in terms of volume of sales. And in terms of price, well, there's still some pressure on the price, the average price. As you know, the interest rates is a little higher. Inflation is still with us, so in terms of disposable income, people only have so much and they can only afford so much in monthly payments. So that's why it's tough to have the average price going up or even staying there. It tends to pull back a little bit here because the average sale price for the month of June has been $1,011,000. So about $1 million for the month of June. Last year was 1.140. So almost a million 150,000. So as you can see, the average price has come down, but for the year, it's not too bad. For the year, let me just see here. Last year, it was a 1.1, just about 1.1 and $5,000. And this year it's $1,061,000. So we're down about 4% in terms of the average price for the year. For the first half of the year, we're down 4% in the average sale price, and also we are down 15% in terms of sales. And where the big difference is the amount of listings. Sorry, I didn't do the stats on that one, but just looking at the number here, 215, 29, yeah, it's about 30% more houses for sale. So that is the big difference right there. So where is it going for the other half? I think you must be hearing a lot of news on the media and either TV or internet or whatever that real estate is a little slower, that's for sure. But it's not dead. There's still some business out there to be made. In terms of if you want to sell your house, it shows well, it's priced well. There's no reason why it shouldn't move. It just takes a little longer. And I apologize, I don't have those stats that I pulled out in terms of the average days on the market. But it's definitely much longer than it was in 2022. In 2022, we were selling in 3-4 days a week. And we averaged at one point $1.5 million in Halton Hills just for a few months, and then it started coming down. But yeah, it was easily the area, let's say Halton, if you take a bigger area, West of Toronto, we were averaging 1.3, $1.4 million for a home. So, and now we have an average of, like I said, just a bit over $1 million. So, for all the people that have bought, let's say 5 years ago, with only 10% down, yeah, you might be underwater in terms of your mortgages and stuff like that. So, but if you're planning on staying there for a while, should be no problem. Also, I've noticed that rents have in general have come down a little bit also. The condo market is really much lower. Let's just put it this way, to put it mildly. In our area here in the Halton Hills, it's not too bad. But I'm sure you must have heard some stories on in the Toronto real estate, on the Toronto core of all the condos as they built down there. They've overbuilt, and they were selling pre-construction, like I said, in the high times in 2022 for, let's say, $900,000, $1 million for a condo, and a lot of people bought them on speculation. And now the prices are, like I said, way down. And let's say they've put $200,000 down payment on $1 million condo. And all of a sudden now it's worth less than that. So a lot of people are walking away from condos. I heard that whatever it's in construction right now, it's going to be, a lot of them is going to be finished. No new construction. Sales are down in condo in Toronto a lot. So that affects a little bit of everything in a sense when you have some investors, because investors don't only buy, let's say, in one area, but sometimes they buy here, they buy there, they invest in this lot, in this home, in all of the GTA. And if they lost a little bit of money in, I don't know, on 4 or 5 condos in Toronto, that's their profit. Let's say they were coming to Halton Hills or going to Oakville, and it makes things turn around. So that will probably affect the number of sales for the next little while for sure. Unless like I said, I've said that before, it's all about disposable income. So if salaries don't go up, interest rates stays the same, inflation is still with us. I know on the media they're telling you it's 2% or whatever, but I don't know. I buy stuff too, and everything is up. So it chews up on your disposable income. Again, I'll say the same thing I've said before over and over. Don't buy any more house than you can afford. Leave yourself some room for, let's say, another wave of inflation or interest rates hike or whatever. Don't spend every dollar that you have on, a big mortgage. So anyway, with that said, if you have any questions about this video, if you have any question about the market, if you want to know where things are going or heading, or if you want to know the value of your home right now, and you're thinking about maybe selling this year, next year, but you would like to know what to fix and what not to fix, give us a call. Give us a call to myself or Sheryl. One of us will get back to you very quickly, and we will look after you for sure. In the meantime, have a great day, great month of July, and please enjoy the beautiful weather. Take care.